Imagine a corrupt politician serving as a puppet under a ruling dictatorship. That was the image of the Apostle Matthew. As a tax collector, people viewed him with disdain. To his fellow Jews, he was a collaborator with the Roman oppressors, growing wealthy at their expense. But to Jesus, Matthew was much more. He was a soul waiting to be redeemed, a man with a purpose far greater than the world could imagine. Everything changed when Jesus said, "Follow me." To everyone's surprise, Matthew rose without hesitation, leaving his wealth and position behind. In that moment, he chose faith over fortune, beginning his journey as a disciple of Christ. After Jesus' resurrection, Matthew's faith drove him to the far corners of the earth to spread the gospel. He traveled to Ethiopia, where he preached, performed miracles, and converted many, including King Egyptus, his wife, and their daughter, Iphigenia. Inspired by Matthew's teachings on purity, Iphigenia dedicated herself to God and led a community of over 200 virgins. When King Egyptus died, his successor, King Hyrtacus, sought to marry Iphigenia. He approached Matthew, offering him half the kingdom if he could persuade her. Instead, Matthew invited Hyrtacus to a service where he proclaimed that Iphigenia was already espoused to Christ and could not marry another. Enraged, Hyrtacus ordered Matthew's execution. As Matthew stood at the altar during Mass, a swordsman sent by the king struck him down, granting him the crown of martyrdom. After Matthew's death, Hyrtacus tried to force Iphigenia into marriage by threatening to burn down her dwelling. However, divine intervention protected her and her community. The flames turned against the royal palace, bringing calamities upon Hyrtacus and his family. His downfall led to Iphigenia's brother ascending the throne, ruling for 70 years and spreading Christianity throughout the kingdom. Matthew's legacy extends beyond his life in martyrdom. It lives on through the gospel he wrote. Crafted for a Jewish audience, his gospel connects Old Testament prophecies with Jesus' life and ministry, portraying him as the long-awaited Messiah. Matthew preserved Christ's teachings, offering hope to generations longing for redemption. His words continue to inspire believers, just as they did 2 millennia ago. To explore Matthew's gospel further, check out our curated playlists. Dive into the parable of the sower, which illustrates faith's power to take root and flourish. Reflect on the parable of the talents, a call to use our God-given gifts to the fullest. And don't miss the parable of the 10 virgins, a powerful reminder of spiritual readiness. But that's not all. We also explore the Beatitudes, where Jesus blesses those who hunger for righteousness, seek peace, and live humbly. In our Sermon on the Mount series, we bring Christ's teachings on love, forgiveness, and discipleship to life, applying them to today's challenges. In 954 AD, St. Matthew's relics were brought to Salerno, Italy, where they now rest in the crypt of Salerno Cathedral, also known as the Cathedral of St. Matthew. Pope Gregory VII consecrated the cathedral in 1084. Built over an earlier church, it features Romanesque, Byzantine, and Baroque architectural styles due to centuries of renovations. A bronze statue of Matthew, sculpted by Michelangelo Nocturino in 1606, depicts him writing the gospel while an angel holds an inkwell beside him. Don't forget to like and share this video, and if you haven't already, subscribe to our channel for more faith-based content that brings the scriptures to life in profound and transformative ways.